Hey guys, welcome to the review, and my name is Primal, and I wanted to go over our latest movie, the live-action movie, Disney's Aladdin, and it's one of the newest installments of all the live-actions they've done in the past. Beauty and the Beast, Jungle Book, Christopher Robin's, I think even Maleficent will be classified as a live-action. So it's one of my favorites. So we're gonna go into a little bit of details about it. So if you haven't seen the movie, both cartoon or live action, you might want to stop the video and watch us later on. But we're gonna go into that information. So Aladdin, man, it was awesome. I like the visual effects. I love the details that they really showed within the movie compared to the cartoon. They kept everything more or less the same, but they made some twists, and I actually liked some of the twists that happened. So if you're not familiar who played Aladdin, his name is, and forgive me if I say it wrong, Mena Musad, and you may not recognize the name, or you may not recognize the actor himself, and he did really well as Aladdin. Some scenes in the beginning when he started off kind of felt a little weird. I think the director was trying to go with some, high intense special effects with him running around the streets from the guards with Jasmine, and just kind of felt weird. But that's just my opinion. I just didn't like that part. But he did overall a good job. Some of the movies that he's played, I don't even know about. The only one that I knew about as a TV show that just came out, which is Jack Ryan. So that was, and that's on Amazon. And that was the only one I could probably relate to. Compared to our leading lady, Jasmine. Her name is Naomi Scott, and she has done not so many movies as much, but one of my favorites, one of my other favorite movies is the new Power Rangers. She was actually our Pink Ranger, and so she really did a good job on that movie, I think, and I can see why they brought her along, and she actually played the part pretty well, actually really well. Singing wise, she nailed it. So again, if you haven't seen Aladdin, this is a musical to some degree, and both actors did a really great job singing wise. I think she did a tremendous job with her singing compared to our leading actor, but she did. There were some scenes that they integrated that were different from the cartoon, that were new to the movie, and one of them was at the end of the movie where Jafar got the genie and became sultan, and he had control of the guards and was ordering the guards to take her away, and she's seeing how difficult it is to be controlled, and she doesn't want to be controlled, and so it kind of embodied a women empowerment, and I really like that feel about the movie. I think that was a great job for the actor to include, because she is one of those leading princesses in the Disney world. So I think that was a great job, and that's that scene to embody that. So I actually really like that part, and it was just a great movie overall, and that for her. And then we come to the genie, the one head honcho of all head honchos in the movie industry, and that's Will Smith. And if you don't know who Will Smith is, what's wrong with you? I mean, he's done a tremendous amount of movies. Love one of my favorite shows, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he's one of those actors that you just can't help but watch over and over again. So this movie integrated a lot of those type of feels with the cartoon. And I think because they did such a great job in displaying that, it's going to be rewatched over and over and over again, like you would any cartoon from Disney. So I think that was a really great pick for him. At first, when I first saw the trailers to this Aladdin, I was really skeptical. I wasn't too sure how that was going to be, especially when they made him blue. Genie is a blue character, and when they made Will Smith blue, I thought, man, this just looks really off. It just doesn't really work, and the effects during the trailers just didn't look the same. So when I saw the movie, I still felt the same way, but it's not how the appearance is, it's more how he displayed himself. And he really carried throughout the show, or sorry, the movie, very well, helping Aladdin out, giving him some wisdom how to talk to ladies, giving him some help with the dancing, because they did a lot of, well, at least they had a scene where they were bringing up, I believe Bollywood is the term, and they brought a Bollywood dance to the movie, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm sure they had to spend hours and hours practicing that particular dance, but it was really one of the unique things about the movie that I really enjoyed, because I thought that was really cool, and I'm glad they were able to display that culture in the movie. So, but overall, Genie was a really big help in the movie, just like in the cartoon, and Will Smith did a tremendous job doing it. Now, some people feel that was a little bit not the right cast, maybe not the right movie. Some people didn't even like it. And when I say people, I mean the critics. Apparently, the official guys, the ones that we looked for, like, oh, what does the critics think about the movie? How does it really worth spending the $20 or the $30 or the $10 to go watch this movie? And for me, I thought it was well worth it. I liked the movie, so I would go see it probably again, just to watch the movie, catch a few things that maybe I missed the first time. But I really liked it. So the critics, though, on Rotten Tomatoes at least, they rated it as a 53. Or no, sorry, 56. And I'm not sure why they rated it that way. I think it's just maybe because of a little bit of the special effects, which, again, the special effects were really great. I liked them, but there were certain parts, so I could agree with that certain parts really were a little spotty. Like I said, the beginning of the movie was like that, when Aladdin's running around and is getting chased by the guards, and he just wasn't looking good. Anyways, so so they really didn't like it. They really didn't like the movie in that sense. But everyone else, everyone really loved the movie. According to the audience score at Rotten Tomatoes, it was ranked at 94%. And that was, to me, it tells you a lot. It tells you that it's worth seeing. In fact, Aladdin did such a great job in the box office that actually did $91 million according to Rotten Tomatoes, higher than John Wick, which John Wick is a fabulous movie, and that's a different video in itself. But Aladdin did a great job, and a lot of people feel the same way. And I think maybe it's more on the nostalgia of being back as a kid again, watching Aladdin, and feeling how you felt when you first watched it the first time when you were a kid, and just seeing that. So I think a lot of people gravitated to that, and which is the reason why they went to see the movie. So a lot of things about that I liked myself. But overall, again, I can tell you my opinion of the movie was really great. I love the fact of everything that happened, and I can't wait to see the newest movie that's going to come out from Disney, which is The Lion King, because of the fact that I love that cartoon too. And I'm going to see how that works and see how they did there, because the trailer does tell not a different story, but it does display it a different way, and I think that might be it might be just as good as it is now. So I can't wait for that to happen. My rating on this particular movie, if you wanted to know, my rating is a 7 out of 10. My wife, she feels that it's an 8 out of 10, and either or is good. I think 7 or 8 is a really decent number to give them an average. Again, there was some room for improvement of a few things, like the effects in certain areas of the movie, maybe the singing, because Aladdin's singing at the end, in the beginning of the movie, that was one thing I forgot to mention, wasn't that great. So that's what I said. He was okay, and Naomi Scott did a fabulous job. So 7 out of 10 would be my rating for this particular movie. And if you haven't seen it yet, or if you have seen it, Share with me in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you feel that 7 out of 10 is a good number, or you feel that it should be higher, lower, love to hear about it. Let's have a conversation about it and see what we can talk about. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like everything you're hearing, and see all the latest content that I'm going to be displaying in the coming weeks. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.